They had failed strategies, of course, because these are earlier forms of creationism. I'm on page 116 of Giberson, a must-read, Saving Darwin, How to Be a Christian and Believe in Evolution. The support for ID at Dover was rooted in local fundamentalist fervor and started not with concern about science in the schools. That was not ID's concern. They didn't care about science in the schools. It was rooted in a religious situation. That's what wiped them out. They had to prove they were secular. They didn't. It was completely religious. In fact, the Thomas More law firm, who was on the side of the intelligent designs, they actually came out and said they were confident that God was on their side. Ouch. 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 They singled out the theory of evolution for special treatment. This misrepresents its status in the scientific community. It causes students to doubt its validity without scientific justification. It presents students with a religious alternative masquerading as a scientific theory. It directs them to consult a creationist text as though it were a science resource, and instructs students to foreign scientific inquiry in the public classroom, school classroom, and instead to seek out religious instruction elsewhere. Creationists had no alternative science of their own. Pandas was a relabeled creationist text containing little more than a list of things not adequately explained by evolution. And the judge said that is absolute idiotic. Idiotic. That's my saying. Pandas was a religious book with the word religion crossed out and the word science written in. And it didn't fool anybody. And it shouldn't fool anybody today either. The judge suggested that the Dover School Board represented or constituted breathtaking inanity and precipitated a pointless trial that was an utter waste of monetary and personal resources. In other words, the judge basically told them, don't ever let me see you here again. Because this is stupid. This is idiotic. Wiped him out. Dover Court, 2004. Michael Behe and Philip Johnson, in their new updated books, they don't even talk about Dover. They don't want you to know this information. They're still touting their idiotic theory as a science. They don't want you to know they were wiped out. They were proven in a court of law. Philip Johnson, the trial lawyer, didn't even show up. He wasn't even consulted. And yet he's one of the big lawyer boys for the ID. He has a kangaroo court of a book. But when it comes to the real court, where real law and authority and legality is established faithfully and constitutionally, Philip Johnson doesn't even show up. He could have used his book, couldn't he? He wrote it as a lawyer's brief. It's completely bogus. So is Michael Behe's book, Darwin's Black Box. He confessed in court that he has no scientific evidence. There is no competence in his text, in the examples he used. Ken Miller, as a bona fide evolutionist and scientist, step by step destroyed Michael Behe's irreducible complexity. Why didn't Michael Behe refute him on the stand? Michael Behe admitted, well, I don't have any criteria scientifically for this. Intelligent design is religion. As such, it's wonderful. As science, no dice. No go. Not here. Not in my house. No, sir. No way. No how. Our Constitution guarantees our religious freedoms because it doesn't put any one religious view above the other. And I say, amen to that. So let's keep science in the schools and God in the churches, just like our country does. This does not lead to godless atheism. I'm not a godless atheist. Ken Miller isn't a godless atheist. Barbara Forrest isn't. Robert T. Pennock isn't. Yeah, Richard Dawkins, the loudmouth popular guy, is. So what? He doesn't speak for all of us. Michael Dowd is a reverend. He's a Christian evangelical reverend who shows there is an evolution and a God also. So anyway, those are the facts. Those are the facts. The Wizards of Id are no longer in Kansas. Thanks for watching my videos. I'll catch up to you next time.